most of us are probably going to work until we die. That's because having a 9-to-5 job is a time trap that will never end. Working a 9-to-5 is like a never-ending bill that doesn't charge you money, but it's going to take your time and more. The thing that many people my age and the people before us had to deal with was having the typical 9-to-5 job. Most of us work that common, universal work schedule. The craziest thing about this normal job is that it'll just rob you of your whole day, and it's normal. You wake up early, you get ready, and you drive to work. Some people, and including me, have to travel about 30 minutes back and forth to work each morning. Hopefully, you don't get into traffic. Hopefully. Then, after allegedly, doing a $180, speeding down the highway while bobbing and weaving through traffic like you Floyd Mayweather in a Fast and Furious movie. Hold up, do they still make those movies? But man, all right, do y'all remember that song, like with the guy like on the highway speeding? It was like started from the bottom, then we way up, and he's casually just speeding down the highway, also like nonchalant shit. He had to be going at least 1,000,000 miles per hour on the highway. I'm gonna put a clip in the background somewhere, but I can't even blame him because he was probably late to work too. After your morning commute, you clock in, you work, and you wait for your shift to end like everybody else. No matter how soul-crushing, dead-end, or mentally draining the job is, you still go back to work. And you repeat the process at least 5 times a week, over and over and over again. Then you ask yourself, why? Money, bills, and the cost of living is the reason most of us have to put up with the 9-to-5 time trap. I'm 25 now. I noticed ever since my generation has entered the job market, many of us are having a hard time coping with the true reality of the time trap, also known as the typical 9-to-5 job. You'll probably work until you die. So have fun. No, seriously, have fun. Or at least try. After giving your job most of your time during the day, you travel back home in the evening. Then you realize, damn, you got a few hours left in your day. Honest question for those listening. How do y'all get things done with the 9-to-5 schedule? I feel that people that have families and other responsibilities at work, seriously, I feel for you. Imagine having a hobby or a social life. Do you even have time to actually enjoy it? Or are we supposed to just live at work and sleep at home? Low-key, I think companies enjoy having a vice grip on our time. But still, I get it. The whole point of having a business is to make money. Cool. Hell, that's the goal in modern society. Money. We sacrifice our most valuable resource to make it just to pay bills. If you can't tell by now, I'm a creative. I make music and I yap on YouTube on a weekly basis. I know I'm not the only one. The hard part about being creative, having hobbies, or any side hustle, even if you're using a little free time you have left, it's just hard. Hold up. Before you give me the whole, we have all the same 24 hours. We get it. Before y'all pull up, just shut up for 2 seconds. Yes, you're high-key right, and I agree with you, but I'm speaking to the 9-to-5 workers that are going through it right now. If you're watching this at work, on your lunch break, on your way to work, even if you're playing this in the background while you're at work, drop a comment in the like section and hit that subscribe button for your boy. You're a real one, and I see you, but I digress. By the time you get home from working, you're already tired, you're mentally drained. Most people will do this again and again. They'll go home just to get ready to work for the next day. But I'm with you. I do it too. I'm recording this at 4 a.m. before I get ready for work. For me, working on YouTube videos, music, working out, and spending time with my loved ones, it makes it worth it. Like I said, in my You Only Need One Subscriber video, YouTube for me is like talking to my boys and a few of my, homegirls after work. But for real though, every video topic I cover with you guys are combos I be having in real life with my people. Even though I feel like my generation, Gen Z, was never actually fully prepared for this crapshoot we call life. Yeah, that's a video for another day. I know that there's better days ahead. I said this in one of my earlier videos. Probably just got 15 views anyway. But I'm not giving up on life until I get the life that I want. I'm not on some doomer, woe is me type shit. That's just not me. Being in this phase of my life reminds me of my favorite Naruto character, Kakashi. Despite not being born an Uchiha, he was given one of the most OP abilities called the Sharingan. This came at a high price though. Since he wasn't born Uchiha, it uses up most of his energy, also just aka Chakra. But he has to use it to keep it active. This means he has to be very intentional with the chakra reserves he has, and he has to put in that work. He does. If you want me to do a video about how to use the little free time I have to make videos and live an okay life, let me know in the comments. You'll be surprised how much you can get done with very little time. Trust me, if you're a first time viewer, or if you're one of the homies that pull up every week, we all go through BS in our lives. So again, I can't stress enough, I get it. I'm in your shoes. Yes, I stole them shit. I'm just kidding. But for real though, I gotta go clock in, sit in my cubicle for a few hours and do some spreadsheets. If you watch this, you are a real one. If you think the 9-to-5 job is a time trap that will never end, hit that subscribe button and let your boy know in the comments. If you like this video, YouTube says you're probably gonna like this one. Quick side note, thank you guys for the recent support on the channel. By the time of this video, we're probably gonna hit 100 subscribers. It's not a lot for some people, but it means the world to me, for real. I'm thinking about doing a 100 subscriber special. Maybe a Q&A, a raffle, give away some stuff, or a live stream where I play Call of Duty Mobile with my subscribers. Who knows? But thanks again for the support. I'm Brandon Montego. Have a good day on purpose.